Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready, charge up your phones, and hope for Wi-Fi blessings, because the internet has just experienced a digital bloodbath, and it was happening live. Yes, Tesehki didn't merely hint at something. She unleashed a complete verbal assault on none other than Remy Ma. And she did it fearlessly, without any regrets, all in real time for the entire IG world to witness. Question: what occurs when a self-declared real one is labeled the side chick by the woman, supposedly snatching her man? Answer: complete chaos, unfiltered. In an astonishing live stream that had fans shouting in the comments and left everyone stunned, Tesehki went off. She tore into Remy, calling her nothing more than Papoose's recycled fame booster and accusing her of being the actual side chick in this tangled love triangle. Yep, you heard it correctly. According to Tesehki, the woman who stood by Papoose during his time in prison was merely a stand-in. As if that wasn't already intense, Tesehki was ready for war. She shared screenshots, timestamps, emojis, and what she confidently called irrefutable evidence that Papoose has always been hers and that Remy just won't come to terms with it. Welcome to the Petty Olympics, everyone, and this IG Live. It was the gold medal moment. Ready to dive in? Let's break down the aftermath. Now, let's start from the beginning, because what happened wasn't just a clapback, it was a digital execution. And the one holding the mic? None other than Tesehki. Love and hip-hop's most unpredictable wild card turned social media sensation. Picture ring lights shining, lashes flawless, Wi-Fi strong, and no mercy to be found. Famous for her unfiltered, fearless attitude, Tesehki slammed that IG Live button like launching a missile. This wasn't a simple rant. Oh no, ma'am. This was a targeted strike directly at Remy Ma. Yes, the one and only Remy Ma, hip-hop legend, prison survivor, and Papoose's longtime partner. But as per Tesehki, she wasn't riding or dying. She was merely lingering. Let's rewind. For a moment. Rumors had been circulating for weeks. Whispers that Papoose and Tesehki had gotten a little too close behind the scenes of a promotional shoot for a collab that no one even remembers. Fans brushed it off, bloggers downplayed it, but insiders? They were already dropping hints and giving side eyes. Then came the birthday clip. A 7-second video showing Papoose whispering something into Tesehki's ear at her event, followed by a blush, a smirk, and a hug that was anything but platonic. The internet went wild. Was it harmless? Just industry? Affection? Or was this the beginning of something far more complicated? Fast forward to last night. No filter, no warning. Just Tesehki on IG Live, hair flawless, nails sharp as ever, sipping what appeared to be Hennessy and pure fire. And the first words she dropped? Y'all keep calling me the side chick, but let's talk about the real one out here begging for a bite. Man who's been gone. Boom. Gasps flooded the comment section. But she wasn't finished. Not by a long shot. Tesehki went full demolition mode, calling Remy Ma a washed-up storyline and accusing her of holding on to Papoose like it's still 2006, and he's out here wearing durags to prove loyalty. Then came the bombshell. Tesehki flipped her phone toward the camera, confident and unfazed. On display, screenshots, messages, supposed DMs, even a FaceTime call log with a contact named Pap Snake. Viewers could barely catch their breath before she dropped the bomb. Just remember, I let her think she still mattered. Girl, what? The chat went wild. Thousands tuned in, comments pouring in, fans shouting, "Not the snake emoji." While some were urging Remy to respond, the comment section was already in full chaos. "Not Remy being the real side chick. I'm gagging," one user posted. "Someone check on Remy Ma, this is Mortal Kombat," another added. Sis really brought PowerPoint receipts. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get more intense, Tesehki threw one last punch before ending the live, temporarily. "Let me know when she's ready to talk grown woman business. Till then, tell the wife to stay in her lane." Boom, the internet completely erupted. Within an hour, hashtags like Alzer Remy Ma, Alzer Papoose, and Tesehki Truth were trending. Fan pages shared every moment of the chaos. Gossip blogs went into overdrive, and even verified celebrities were dropping in the comments. But then came the plot twist. Remy Ma stayed completely silent. No IG story, no cryptic lines. No subtweets, just pure strategic radio silence. And that silence, it only fueled the fire. Because now it wasn't just a messy back and forth, it felt like an ego battle. A battle where Remy's refusal to speak made everyone question, was Tesehki actually telling the truth? By sunrise, fans had transformed into digital detectives. They were comparing outfits, scrutinizing timestamps, and analyzing Papoose's Instagram. Likes as if they were FBI agents. A questionable like on one of Tesehki's mirror selfies. A comment from him on her video from 3 weeks ago. Then came the follow, unfollow, refollow saga that had Twitter buzzing, and the final blow? The Red Table Tea blog released an exclusive. Papoose was allegedly seen entering Tesehki's hotel in Atlanta last month, and sources claim he left alone at 3 a.m. At this point, it was no longer just Tesehki going off on live. It felt like Remy Ma's reputation was falling apart in real time. But just when fans thought the drama had reached its peak and the Wi-Fi could finally breathe, Tesehki came back. Yep, part 2 of the live began. And this time, she wasn't just flashing receipts. She was reading DMs aloud, word for word, time-stamped, and just when we thought the Wi-Fi couldn't take anymore, boom. Tesehki went live again, this time with a new wig, a fresh glass of Henny, and that same devilish grin that screamed, "Remy Ma, you messed with the wrong one." The screen lit up immediately. Over 70,000 viewers joined within 2 minutes. Verified accounts were popping in like crazy, and Tesehki, unfazed, untamed, unapologetic. She was ready to finish what she started. "Since y'all asked for part 2, she said, "let's go through the messages he didn't want y'all to see." Then came the wave. With her long acrylic nails tapping on the phone screen, Tesehki pulled up what she said were DMs from Papoose's private backup account, the kind with no profile picture, no bio, and just one follower, Tesehki. She scrolled and read, "Here's Pap begging me to come through while his wife was out promoting her little podcast tour. Talking about how he's tired of pretending, tired of the cameras, tired of being Mr. Remy Ma." She kept reading, and the supposed messages hit harder than any diss track. "You get me. With you, I can breathe. With her, I'm just surviving." The comment section blew up. Not Mr. Black Love himself saying this. He was preaching loyalty just last week. Somebody check on Remy. Tesehki had the IG streets burning, but she wasn't done. Not by a long shot. Then came the bombshell. Audio. Yes, voice notes. Allegedly from Papoose himself. A familiar voice played on the live stream saying things like, "I just want peace. I want something real. It's different with you. You don't bring that pressure." Whether fully verified or not, no one seemed to care anymore. The illusion was broken. The man who built his entire image on loyalty, marriage, and ride-or-die energy was now being portrayed as an emotional cheater, and possibly worse. While rumors exploded online, Remy Ma kept her silence. No comments, no appearances, just emptiness as the storm raged. Tesehki, however, embraced the spotlight. She fed off the tension. "I'm not the side piece. I'm the next level," she stated boldly. "Don't be salty because your man moved on." Then came the brutal jab. She may have been loyal through it all, but he got bored of the journey. Now, he's rolling with me. Twitter lit up instantly, flooding with memes, reaction threads, and detailed breakdowns of the messy love triangle. Fans poured over old Instagram posts, noting Papoose's no-shows at public events and his tense expressions in red carpet pics. A deep dive investigation began. Insider sources backed the rumors. Things between Papoose and Remy had been rocky for some time. Meanwhile, Tesehki seemed at ease with the attention, and the buzz, online and in the streets, was impossible to ignore. Just when people expected Tesehki to go quiet, she changed the narrative, unveiling a gold chain with a pendant labeled P, a present from Papoose the very week Remy shared her anniversary flashback. "Looks like we both got surprises," she grinned. Instantly, hashtags like Necklacegate, Remy Ma versus Tesehki, and Papoose exposed went viral. When Papoose's camp tried to contain the fallout with a flimsy, quickly deleted statement, fans weren't having it. The outrage turned toward him, calling him out for hiding while the drama played out. As Remy remained quiet, Tesehki soaked in the attention, unaware Remy was plotting her next big move. Boom. Remy Ma made her comeback, not through a post or press release, but with quiet fire, an unannounced drop-in at Hot 97. Clad in black, gold hoops gleaming, expression unreadable, she faced Ebro and laid it out. I made that man. If there's a side chick, it's whoever he kept hidden from me. No drama, just honesty. She owned up to their problems, shared that the anniversary post happened mid-counseling, and ended with a cutthroat line. I don't fight for scraps, I toss them. Then she dropped a freestyle. Raw emotion, lyrical venom, and straight Bronx energy. Remy Ma answered with quiet strength, shading Tesehki without ever mentioning her. As Tesehki tried to cling to the spotlight with vague captions, fans quickly labeled her a clout seeker. Meanwhile, Remy and Papoose appeared together at a charity event, calm and united. Papoose owned up, saying, "There's work I need to do," but the harm was already done. Tesehki's big reveal fell flat, and her moment in the spotlight faded. Fast. Remy emerged victorious, taking back control of her story. This wasn't just relationship.